tell it better than I did. I'm gonna get some water.
Our second year of touring, we were bought by Troika Entertainment out of Maryland, and they lined up a series of performances for us, a tour. That was when we came the closest to Newton that we got on that tour. We were in Greenville, South Carolina, and then we were at the Blumenthal Center in Charlotte. And Troika had some interesting things that they did for us. One of those was that they provided us with a small church-sized bus when we were in Florida. And we had the three divas, and did we have two? We had one cast then, right?
We had one cast.
We had the three divas, and we had the band. So the nine of us, I guess, fit into this bus. The driver that we had, who drove us all over Florida, we were in Jacksonville, Florida one night, and the very next day, we had to be in a place called Naples, Florida. And if y'all know that, it's just like, here's Jacksonville, yes. Here's Naples.
All the way down.
Long trip. And we're driving down I-75, and suddenly Laurice comes pitching past me because the driver has nearly wrecked, and everybody screams at once. And we were very grateful not to have had the accident that we almost had. Apparently a lady had slammed on the brakes in front of him. He didn't know what else to do.
He was on his phone.
He was talking on his phone while we're doing this. Mm-hmm. So we were all...
sitting in my chair, and you were in front of me, right?
I was in front, yeah.
It picked me up from my chair and threw me to the front of the bus. I'll never forget it.
I'll never forget it either.
If I had wings, I'm sorry, like a dove.
But
okay.
We have a saying at my church that one of the ministers told us a long time ago, God's got this, and God had us then. I'll tell you that.
This is one of my favorite spirituals. It's entitled, He's Got the Whole World in His Hands, and yes, it's arranged by Margaret Bonds, and I believe my first time ever singing this was, I believe, at Juilliard, and you had a wonderful story about this too, right? When was your first time?
No, wasn't this one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I got my information wrong. Okay. I hope you enjoy it.
My choir gets sick of hearing all my Juilliard stories.
Oh, I love them. All right. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his
I remember the